Well, hello there. My name is Jay Smooth, and I'm here today to introduce you to a ministry. Yes, I said a ministry. But wait a second. Hold up. Don't run. The ministry is titled Christian Reality. That's right, Christian Reality. And you might just learn something. Through these weekly sessions, I want to introduce you to the real God of my perception. I say my perception because I will never just tell you about things I've read or what I've heard. You can be assured that everything I teach here will be exactly what I've lived and learned every day of my life. Now, why do I say the real God of my perception? Because talk is cheap. It's all about action, and for me, this is where the action was and is every day. This God, my God, caused every aspect of my life to do a 360. Things changed, I experienced and watched them change. I felt and lived their changes every day. As we talk more, you will hear and share these experiences together with me, because the book of Revelations chapter 12 verse 11 says that we triumphed over the craziness of this world by the blood of the Lamb, Jesus' death on the cross, and the word of our testimony. I will share this with you now. I will not bash anyone's faith. I will not condemn or judge anyone or what they choose to believe. And I would really appreciate it if you would do the same. This is an honest search for reality. Not a challenge. Not a game to see who wins or loses. We're not children, we're adults, and we're looking for the seriousness in the reality of religion, if you would. I honestly don't see in my Bible where there is called for I honestly don't see in my Bible where this is called for. Why? Because John chapter 3 verse 17 says, and I quote, God did not send his son into the world to condemn the world, but, and that world means you and I, but that the world, you and I, through him might be saved. Now that's another study all by itself. Saved from what? Okay. For right now, let's just say saved from the consequences and repercussions of our own mistakes and bad choices. My Bible also says in the book of Romans chapter 14 and verse 4, who the heck do you think you are, trying to judge another man's servant? His own master will judge whether he stands or falls. And then it said, yeah, he'll stand. Yeah, because God is able to make him stand. That's right, God will. Take that, all you stiff-necked, holier than thou. Oh, wait a second. I better back off of that. But you get my drift. I'm a 60-year-old ordained minister for the purpose of God's service in the United Methodist Church. I am baptized Methodist, but my heart is non-denominational. I have a 2-year degree in psychology. Not to brag, but to show that I'm not some uneducated, superstitious, back-alley idiot. When I left college, my GPA was 3.80. I have sold drugs, yes, large quantities of weight, been a gang member, been homeless, and lived well off. Through all of this, I hated myself and wanted someone to kill me because I was too big of a coward to kill myself. Today, I am happily married, preaching and teaching at a church, helping the poor, and enjoying life. Starting next week, our first study will be twofold. 1, why do I feel incomplete, like I need something or someone to fulfill or complete me? 2, if there is a God, why would he allow little babies to die and be raped and molested? For those lessons, either read in advance or be prepared to read along with me Genesis chapter 1, starting at verses 26 through 27. Notice what it says about dominion. Then read Genesis chapter 2, verses 5 through 7. Here, I need you to see that God had already created man in chapter 1. Yet in chapter 2, it says there was no man to till the ground. The scholars will say that in chapter 1 it simply states that God made man, whereas in chapter 2 it shows exactly how he made man. Next week, I will show you the realist view. I am open for questions and suggestions. Although I will not defend God or argue his word, I will answer any questions to the best of my ability. So feel free to get in contact with me if you need to. Until then, may the blessings of the Lord be upon you, or may the force be with you. Have a blessed one.